Kiko, thank you, Rex. No, casual.
Crazy bitchy.
Yes. Hello. Mind the dog.
No.
Alright, feel free to take a seat, put your jackets, whatever. We just chat here. No one's gonna mind. Yeah, so get yourselves comfortable. I'm just going to grab the scripts for everyone. That's you. Gotta make sure I get the right scripts. It is a two-parter after all, so this is fun. There's a lot of paper. There you go. I'll grab all your equipment for the mics and whatever. You guys are alright if I film it. The idea is that we'll have all the audio gear set up and everything, so I make sure, you know, when we actually get the film in there, it all actually looks and feels good. Yeah. Just make sure this looks, it sets up good. Cool. Of course, we've got dogs. I don't really mind if Indigo barks too much today. I mean, I might make a fuss about it, but, you know, it's rehearsal, so it doesn't really matter, but, you know, I mean, it'll stress me the hell out, that's for sure. So how's it going? You guys have fun getting it here?
Takes 2 hours or more, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, gotta look all on bus transfers because of how the train lines are still sort of down.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what work's going down lately.
Jesus Christ.
We always have works going on there.
Alright.
I was just out of it now.
Yeah. Don't blame me for moving, just make sure. It wasn't my fault. I didn't have any choice in it. Did you, Rexy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, my back still hurts. Alright, so yeah, got ourselves some mics, so feel free to unbag and unwrap.
Oh, okay.
There you go, good.
Mm.
Pretty good. I can just put all the bags next to us. There should be a little wiry thingy, just make sure you put those back in the bags. Not that, the actual wire thing that connects the, wraps up the mics. I didn't do this one properly when I recorded last, because I went all the way out to where Blood Boy lives to film the gaming episode. That was 2 hours of travel. Not fun. But I mean, it's always fun to hang out with Blood Boy, so I can't complain really.
How does your gaming knowledge stack up?
Good enough, I think. Well, like I said to you and Zama before, when I walked in on YouTube, God, the comment. When I walked in on YouTube playing whatever game you're playing.
Mario Kart?
How can you not know the name Mario Kart?
I don't know, you're playing a video game, it doesn't really matter.
So he's in that with video games?
Well, I when I walked in, you guys seemed alright. Yeah, no, I said that I'm okay at talking about video games, I think. Like, majority would be, like, older games and my modern favourites. Modern favourites being like Bioshock and stuff like that.
Is that modern then?
Oh.
It's modern. It's like the past
it's
decade.
modern enough that's not an arcade game, even though they call it, like, Xbox Classic.
If it's not just on the Nintendo controls. Or
I'm
consoles,
now
then I guess it's
recording,
modern.
so
Okay.
me in post, that's me good.
Not too sure.
Indeed.
about this one.
I can see you.
That's
I can see you, you stupid girl. I can see you. What?
You having trouble?
Always.
Cool. Have you got yours? Nice. I like how it's on a black jacket. You can't even bloody see it. It's good.
Camouflage.
I'll give you this one. What do you guys think of the idea of the script and all that? Like, I haven't done too much this season, but I've done it enough. But this is more detailed, of course.
Yeah. Seemingly okay.
Yeah, good. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to explore more creative ways that we can make this show. I hope the angle, again, it doesn't really matter, but like, it's a new location. It's different. I haven't had to film here before. Go away. Go. Shoot. Go. She's going to just stand up and
Should I do my part in the Australian accent, or...?
when we get to that part, yes. Because we're talking about Australian films,
Yeah.
I really want to accentuate the whole idea of Aussiesm. Stereotypically, more or less, which is kind of a joke.
So you want Bogan?
You don't have to go Bogan, just be like 80s Aussie. 80s Aussie was not Bogan. Bogan came around, what, like after the 2000s?
So imagine a mullet and like
Jesus.
Yeah.
Isn't that more American though, not?
Yeah, that's...
yeah, that's the Aussie stereotype. Like
Is
the
yours-
hairband age.
Yours good? You're recording now? Now you're recording? Then cancel.
There we go. Took a while.
Yes, alright. So let's take a look-see-doozies at what we got here. Cool. So, do you want to go through your parts first, or do you want to just get straight into it and just go with the flow?
Yeah, let's just get into it.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, so, more or less, this will kind of be like retro-style Mindless show, if that counts as an actual thing. I kind of just made up on the spot. More or less, again, this kind of setup, not much in the cinematics to it, mainly because I feel like if we keep it more on with the script, then we'll have it, I don't know, balance itself out. It'll be theatrical, and the whole idea of like, oh, we're actually scripted everything. It's all pre-loaded dialogue and stuff, I guess. I don't know. She's not going to go away. It's like
It can be a nice background music.
Yeah, background music, yeah. I'm going to go tell her to shush it a bit, and then we'll
She'll
get
probably
for
respond to you again.
Oh, she always does. Where is she? Indy? What are you doing? Come inside. Come inside. Come on. Come on. Get inside. Inside. Come on.
Puttering away.
She's just running away. Come here, you silly girl. Come on.
I feel like that last bark was directed at you.
More than likely. It's not like every box probably directed at me.
So how hard are you going to go for the accent for this one?
Ah, fuck. I don't know.
Going to go full?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to.
Alright, I'm more or less keeping them at the other side of the house just because Mum likes to leave the blind up. So they will be barking, but now at neighbours instead of us.
Cool. I wouldn't be surprised if my Australian accent somehow turns American.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. Alright, so where's my first actual big line? So, of course, so I will introduce myself to the camera because it's a Mindless show. God,
Yes, I'm an expert.
This is going to be awkward. Alright, so big welcome to my school life PTSD members, compadres as I like to call them. This is our first 100% scripted episode, which will focus on Australian screen, you know, because we're Aussies.
Oi, that ain't totally right, mate.
Crikey, Mindless. You better not bloody think we're diehard Aussies. Okay, what the fuck, Mindless?
Like, it's a bit much, isn't it?
Fucking hell. Oh, so what's the aim of this episode exactly? Is it just accents or?
No, it's not just accent. We're meant to be examining the identity of Australia through cinema, through what we know of Australian films and TV and that kind of stuff, you know. Because we're not really big in film, but we're big enough that like we have some kind of identity. A bit confused.
Because what else are we going to use our knowledge we gain from this unit on?
Yeah.
Condense into like 30 minutes or abouts.
Yeah. From a 12-week subject. I don't know if we'll exactly bring up the context that we did actually study this in uni to the audience. I don't really think it matters.
Okay.
But, I mean, we're meant to be like, oh, we're knowledgeable just because we are, not because we spent 12 weeks studying this subject. Where are we? So, yeah, so it's not a very dramatic episode. I mean, you can look at the script, it's not very dramatic. We're just talking about Australia, because that's fun, I guess. Yeah, fun, power through. Okay, so let's continue.
Sure. So where are we up to?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Now I gotta try doing an Aussie accent. Oh, lordy Lou, my kangaroo, this'll be a jolly good time. Maybe that's a little bit British.
That's a bit British.
A little bit British. A little. Maybe it's the wording less than... I don't think Lordy Lou's Australian.
Which film shall we talk about first, mate?
Hunt for the Wilder People, a classic Aussie film which the dinosaur guy, who's also known as the Red Meat Man, a.k.a. Sam Neill, stars in.
It's not a New Zealand film.
No, have you seen Flight of the Conchords?
I haven't
Like,
seen
it's see, it's like how Tasmania isn't a real country. It's like, it's done by Taika Waititi. It's a very, very Aussie name, classic. He also did Thor Ragnarok, which has big Aussie cast, of course. So of course it means they're all Aussies, because all these people from New Zealand are actually Aussies. It's all a lie. It's a ruse from the government, that kind of stuff. I think. Don't really know. Your line is next, Kazuma.
Let's actually talk about something a bit more Aussie, like neighbours, eh?
You can do your actual voice. You don't have to go. I think for the joke works if we do it in the Aussie accent. But I think we should when we do the episode.
In script.
Yes, no, I know. I'm just trying to say that, like, when we get to actually doing the episode, maybe when we get to my line of I mean, I guess the whole idea of me saying, like, oh, it's a bit British, like the Lordy Lou stuff, like, I think we should go to that point and be like, yeah, that's all. And that kind of joke of us talking to Aussie would just be normal fucking people.
Okay, so it's just natural.
Yeah. Yeah, so what was your line again?
Let's actually talk about something a bit more Aussie, like neighbours, eh?
Yes. Have you guys actually seen Neighbours?
Not willingly.
Not willingly. I mean, it's like, what is it? Where the hell is my line? Oh, yeah, no. Home and Away is better. We all know it. I really got to know these bloody lines.
Can't we just discuss the Korean drama? This is a really good one I saw recently.
We already agreed. That's a bit down the rabbit hole. No one wants to go down that way. Mad Max. That's Aussie.
Fuck yes. I love Tom Hardy.
Fuck off. I'm going OG on this shit. Miller's original trilogy that made prized Australian star Ben Stiller famous because he had the mental breakdown and did the Madagascar films, of course. Jesus Christ, I got a pacing.
Good to get that drama for the animation film.
Yeah, that's true. Is this where I make it obvious that, like, you can totally see it in the Friends episode that Ben Stiller is in, that he's really fucking lost it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is it bad that I haven't really seen any of these films?
I don't know. A lecturer would have argued that, yeah, it's kind of bad, but
like I've seen 4, obviously.
Yeah.
Like, legit, the other ones you mentioned.
Realistically, it shouldn't matter. It's all scripted anyway. It's just pretending to, talk about a film. Eh?
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah.
Your line is next, Kazuma.
Okay. What exactly should we talk about? Should we single out a particular film? Or discuss elements of a certain film? Like the Aussie elements of Tom Hardy, and when he was 5 in 1979.
Correction, he was 2 years old when the first Mad Max film came out. And again, Hardy was in the reboot sequel thing. Jury's still out on that one. Ben Stiller, as I said, was the lead of the first film, who, after he passed away, was recast by Johnny Depp for The Road Warrior, who was then replaced by Michael Jordan or Jackson? Who cares? Either way, the third one got a bit... Yeah, it got a bit dark and light and just a bit tonally mixed. It had issues. What's your favourite Aussie element in the franchise, Kazuma?
I love how Australia is totally accurate in its geographical representation of a country being 95% desert, it's awesome.
With your next line, Simone, I want it to appear like you really know what the hell you're talking about. Because obviously, you've never seen these songs before. Just make it seem like, yeah, you're an expert on this stuff.
I can try.
Yeah.
Even for a post-apocalypse, Australia couldn't look more like that today. Yes. And our audience meant to be dumb Americans, or like we're just playing Australian stereotypes.
Both.
Yeah, more of both. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're playing with the joke is both.
Yeah.
Okay, dokes. Do you mind if I have a glass of water? Like I've got my bottle up there, so I'll just bring it back.
Yeah, no, sure. I think we can actually all benefit from some refreshments. There's not much. There's some stuff more. I'll detail more of what we're doing while we're up there.
Okay.
So let's just grab some beverages and stuff.
Thank you.
Alright. See? Natives.
Yeah, natives.
Can't really do much about that themselves.
Cute, yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, so I've obviously can detail what's going to happen next. You get your drink.
I just hope it's not Chinese.
Not gonna comment on that one.
Do you guys want anything particular from this wonderful display of stuff that we have?
No, I'm good.
What won't be missed?
Oh, that's different. I don't expect it to be more like Pocky, but it's actually sticks
Have you never had
and
it
then
before?
chocolate dip.
Have you-
It's not even
not-
full chocolate.
Yeah, it's like this.
It's Japanese.
Yeah, it's a knockoff.
There you go. Have some.
I'm good, thanks.
Eat it, you bastards. You got your drink. Get refreshments.
Another weird one. Double dunked.
Well, you're not gonna eat it. It's from the end. So, I don't know. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna go deal with them. So, and I figured some ideas for what we want to talk about more in regards to. I don't know, Aussie films. I can't even remember what the fuck I'm meant to be talking about.
Aussie films.
Aussie films. I can't think of Aussie films except for Union, and that's scary.
Have you seen the Clever Man? Or Clever Man?
No, I haven't.
I've been meaning to. Supposedly it's compared to like the indigenous version of Heroes.
What's this?
Oh wait, is it that? Oh, it's
Yeah.
it's the not supernatural.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I tried watching the first episode.
Yeah?
Is this Clever Man?
Yeah.
No, yeah, I don't
I
like it.
haven't seen it.
I'm going to try it, but then I'm just like, if I start it, I'm devoted to finish it. I don't
Well, how many seasons? Is it just one?
No, it's 2
Yeah.
seasons now.
Yeah. It's still going. So.
Yeah. I think they're going into the 3rd season now or something. Surprisingly popular.
I
Surprisingly, it's good that it's popular.
Yeah.
Fucking Aussie TV needs to be more popular.
I forgot what the show was, but there was this Australian-made series that I really liked. It came out quite a few years ago. It was basically
Round the twist.
no, it was
I used to get the
political.
theme song stuck in my head.
It's a political thriller. I forget what it's called. It's just basically about like this guy and
It's helping.
Yeah.
I forget the name.
I think of all these other shows that has to do with like women leads and stuff. I'm thinking like, God damn it, none of this is helping.
It's a socially inept person who is, I think, a hacker, and he has a brother who's a journalist.
Oh fuck! I know that
I was
one.
reading a
Yeah.
Oh
and,
yeah.
and-
I again never watched it, but I know exactly what it
The
is.
first season's about I don't remember where, but it was like a murder set in Canberra, and basically a murder happens, and like they go look into it, and then the second season's about, I don't know, this old guy who threatens to kill a bunch of people with bombs.
casual Sunday behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I definitely know what you're talking about, but I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, it's probably my favourite Australian TV show. And the only one I actually like.
I don't know what my favorite Australian TV show is.
H2O
20 to 1?
H2O is pretty good.
Does that count?
As long as you don't say, oh, what was that one?
Australian
The
EO.
money one with briefcases.
Oh,
Deal
Deal
or
or
No
No
Deal.
Deal.
I used to watch this all the time.
Everyone did.
That was
You had
like,
a choice.
yeah, exactly. It was like when you got home from work or from, school or whatever, that's what you put on.
Yeah, that was
Because
really-
when it was airing as its main time, it was airing.
It was like 5 o'clock, yeah.
It
so
was
it's
when we were
optimal
kids, yeah,
time.
we're definitely going to be at work.
Yeah. It was,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
yeah.
work early.
Yeah.
Start that saving.
Realistically, when I was a kid, I'd get home because my school was like a few blocks away from my home. I'd get home and I'd put on like ABC3 or something. Well, we didn't even have ABC3 then.
No, ABC
That was
came
only
in
high
high
school.
school, yeah.
So primary school.
Kids zone and that kind of stuff.
Toasted TV.
But that was in the morning. That was when I woke up. Toasted TV would be the first thing I'd be put on.
Yeah.
We watched like 2 shows, then we get ready for school. That's how we got into Pokemon and stuff like that. That was the shit.
Really?
Yeah.
That's how you got into Pokemon.
For me, that was done, I think, at like 6 in the morning or 7 in the morning, and we'd watch it before we'd walk over to school in primary school. Like, that was like prep, grade 1. Can't remember what channel that was.
Channel 10.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to watch it.
It was Toasted TV, then it became something else, and then something
It became
else.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Saturday, what was the Saturday one? Saturday.
I don't
The morning one.
know. I still don't know.
Yeah.
Saturday Disney. Not Australian at all, but
Oh,
I
I
never-
never watched that.
No, I don't think I watched any of that either. Maybe like Victorious and stuff like that, but I think that was still on Toasted TV.
Yeah, no, that wasn't on Saturday.
That,
Disney.
No, it was
Saturday
on-
Disney was
was
like
that
Teen
even
Titans.
was that even
and-
Disney and stuff? I don't know.
Toasted TV was every weekday.
No, no.
It was never on a weekend.
That was fun.
And then Channel 11 existed and
Yeah.
failed.
Yeah.
It's funny how
They put on Yuki Drama. That's all I cared about.
it's funny how they created Channel 11 and also Channel 1 in the sense of actual Channel 1,
Channel 1
not
was like
Channel
sport.
1 ABC. Yeah, but they've both failed.
Yeah, but Ghost succeeded pretty.
Goes like the
Go
only
on,
one
like
that's
7 Mate.
Yeah, because
7
Go-
Mate's got movies on most nights.
Yeah, 7 Mate, they got movies and they got Family Guy, and then it's
Nine
Go-
Gem doesn't.
Nah.
It used to exist, but now they've put all that shit because that was like all old people. That was old people channel plus Friends.
And
That
now
was
it's
it.
just like sports.
Yeah, and no, what as it goes now, it's popular only because of like it has Big Bang Theory on.
No,
Yes.
they also have
Oh,
not
this
Teen Titans with Dark.
I don't know. I've never watched Teen
Justice League
Titans.
and all that. They have the tunes on. My 25-year-old younger brother basically just watches
Wait, 25-year-old younger bro.
He basically is.
He's
Mentally-
basically a child.
Oh,
Mentally,
mentally he's young.
Mentally, is in like not as in. No, just mentally.
he's immature, and his whole life is just I'm gonna work, and then he'll get home from work and be like, okay, I'm gonna play my video games, and then after that, it's like I'm gonna watch my cartoons.
That's Zama.
Hmm?
That's Zama for you. The older brother.
Mm.
He's probably sleeping right now.
That's what you do. You wake up, you eat, you go back to sleep.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
That's hibernation. It's hibernating during the winter.
There's a goal, so that's
Yeah.
life goals right there. So being able to eat without worry and then get back to sleep.
In relation to the script, we're going to look at more stuff like obviously more Mad Max, and Upgrade as well that we saw recently, mainly because of how like Australia has been oddly incorporated into American films, like Canada has for filming locations. They also did the same thing with Predestination, so we'll touch on that kind of stuff. I also want to touch on women in media because women. Also, because it's a very interesting topic, especially because like you got like stuff from Picnic Hang Rock, which we studied in class, as well as Kath and Kim. We're not going to fucking talk about that movie. The TV show is great. The first 20 minutes of that movie is amazing. The rest of it's shit.
No, that's beyond crap. It's
I'm happy I skipped that.
I say amazing just because I grew up with the show and I used to love the show.
you basically missed him
Ironically.
sleeping.
Yeah, that's fine. I fell asleep one time for the first time.
Mark just kept trying to interrupt, going like, "I swear it's good."
But yeah, so we'll talk with women in media because you can really go a lot of directions with it because you got the kind of classical era period stuff with Picnic Hang Rock, and then you've got like 70s, 80s exploitation films.
Like All About Eve and all. Oh, that was early, wasn't it?
Which one?
All About Eve.
Oh my god, I just realized I have that on DVD. I have no idea.
Have you seen it?
I've never seen it. Oh my
It's
god.
actually a really good movie.
Cool, I've got it on DVD.
Like it's like
my
from the
dad-
He's
last
gonna
ever
watch it
finished.
tonight.
I probably will actually.
It's so good. It's like it's where the line buckle your seatbelts, we're in for a bumpy ride, but it's like bumpy night or something like that. That's where the whole line came from.
Okay. Okay, well, yeah, well, so we got this stuff like that. There's, like how Wolf Creek as well, we could kind of talk about, for, and how it's,
Australian horror.
yeah, Australian horror, the Babadook. The Babadook? Babadook? What the hell? I don't know, it's Australian. Who gives a shit? You pronounce it however the hell you want it.
Yeah, they're not popular in America. The whole LGBTQ.
How the
movement.
fuck did that?
How did that?
Have you not heard
I
that?
know where. No, I do know,
Yeah,
but I
people
don't know.
theorise that the Babadook
Is gay.
Yeah, so he became like a gay mascot. So people changed the black shadow things
Oh,
like
I've
rainbow.
seen that.
It's like on the flags.
I saw it as a cosplay. I thought it was I wasn't thinking it was a joke. I was just like, what the fuck is
It
it?
was
Then I
actually-
watched the movie, The Babadook. I'm like, oh, look, it's that. But what the fuck?
Yeah,
Huh.
because
The idiots, that's why.
clearly every demon.
Well, it's not really the community, just the people who thought that a fucking horror feed can be
No,
like that.
that's what I'm saying.
Uncontextually.
I'm not saying.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that.
No,
I
of
didn't
course
dig
not.
him in a hole. Huh?
Fucking
Wow,
hell.
sometimes you can
I'm
dig
saying the
holes.
people actually think.
I know what you mean.
I think we just need to pass on to the next one then, just for your sake.
The castle.
Just point out that I'm.
Oh, Castle's classic.
Trying to move on from this Babadook situation. Let's go to the castle. Have you guys seen the castle?
We have
Yes,
to.
I unfortunately
You had
had
to.
to
Yeah,
study.
in high school. In law, legal studies, whatever that one was called.
Oh, you make it
I-
seem like we had to.
Oh.
You should say.
Well, I did.
I watched it as a kid.
Well, you used to
I
watch
did it in the major show.
I used to think it was a
film.
TV show. That's how much we watched it. Not even joking.
So you watched it that many times.
I think so.
Fuck you.
We have the pool table. I'll go. get
Wouldn't
it.
you
I'll-
realise it's the same thing over
I was
and
like,
over?
I was like 5 or
That's
6. I was a
something
very
we should-
dumb kid.
Huh?
It's a summary of every TV show, like Neighbours and Home and Away. Exact same plot line, different character.
Yeah, but there's no different characters. It's the same film the whole time, every single time. There's nothing different each time you watch it.
Yeah.
It's not like it's not like a horror film where you can go, oh my god, that was there, and that's what ended in or whatever.
Mm.
It's like
It's just
they
a.
lose their house.
The castle pool room edition. Yeah.
Seriously. That's kind of beautiful there.
It is a really
Sounds
cool
like a
box
case.
set. Like,
Yeah, I wrote about that in the major essay.
Really?
Yeah.
it has a certificate for a dog.
I got a pass.
It's weird.
in essay.
Cool. That's Australian right there.
That is very Australian. Like just everything there.
Sally.
That is Eric Banner in it. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
How old is wow? Okay, that's actually got a song on the back. I didn't even
Yeah.
realize that.
That's one detailed package.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, it's a collector's edition or something. I mean, that's just
Yeah, let's sing on
mental.
to the castle.
Give me
That's
a-
what every
I
child
haven't watched
wants
it
to
for
do.
so long that I can't even remember what happens in the movie. All I remember is that it has a lot of catchphrases.
Yep.
Do you remember any of the catchphrases?
I do, but I don't want to say them because
What is this dumb? I don't even know what it doesn't even sound like.
Tell him he's dreaming.
Tell him he's dreaming, that's one. Fucking
That's
hell.
the, I think, most famous one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Or
that
known.
Yeah.
Wouldn't say famous, more known.
Any Australian films or anything? Infamous, Son of Women.
Mad Max.
Yeah.
That's well famous. Bumblebee.
I mean, the franchise is much more famous now because of the Road Warrior, because the Road Warrior is advertised as the Road Warrior in America, which made it famous.
Mm.
Because they think it's America.
Yeah, of course.
Because
Is
Americans.
it bad that we're not mentioning Mel Gibson at all? The joke of the script is that we're. Do you think that'll catch on? Like, do you think people will get annoyed by that? Like,
Mm.
Surely they realise.
I mean, they'll obviously realize like Ben Stiller didn't die.
Well, what's even fucking that mad?
But that Friends thing is an interesting conspiracy
Maybe
theory.
just drop in Mel Gibson sometime in your, like, your first line. Or
Yeah, as if like
first line.
swapping it for like a different character and a different like.
Just
obviously
say
played by an American.
Like, I don't know, allude to Mel Gibson somehow.
Just have a photo in the background.
Yeah.
It's just like, have, like his face just like superimposed.
Yeah.
Well,
Just
you
like
know,
really badly.
yeah, do that
Yeah.
in editing.
Yeah, and then horribly zoom out on it the more we talk about it, just to.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
have a
attention
little
to it.
image of him in the corner
Yeah.
and zoom in.
Mini film. Yeah. Outside of that, I don't really think there's not much else that we need to talk about outside of what we've already established. So, yeah. Have you guys had a pleasant break?
Yeah, sure. Let's get back.
Eaten enough food? I've got like 3 sticks left.
Well, let's just get back to practice.
To the practice, yeah.
Have you eaten all the chocolate yet? Or is there still some?
There's still enough.
No.
I'm very sparing. I had a snack as a kid. I used to spare the crap out of
Yeah,
the
and
cheese.
the last half of the last crack would just be completely covered in cheese.
Yeah. And then my tongue for the rest of it.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, how else are you meant to get the cheese out?
Yeah, or you see them kids in primary school that try to use their tongue to get the cheese out, and then like you see their tongue pressing this plastic cover and you're like, no.
Should we just go back to the couch straight away?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. The camera's still set up and everything, so we'll just get straight there and we'll get straight going. So, you guys think this is a good idea to do the whole script thing? Like, it's a bit, there's a lot more effort to go into it, of course.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Are we expecting anyone else?
I'll go check.
Do you know this person?
Possibly.
Special delivery or
Ah, Mindless. We finally meet face to face at last.
Not exactly face to face.
True, but you do live too far away for me to make the commute, so...
Reasonable. What do you want? Why are you disturbing my rehearsal?
That's why, because you're rehearsing, you fool. Why must you do this to your own show?
This guy sounds like a stock villain.
sorry, what? Was paying attention.
It's like a soap opera of confrontation.
Are you two done?
Oh yeah, that was scripted.
Yeah, we're just the comic relief in the script by this stage anyway.
Yeah.
Cool, right. Dramatic cracking knuckles villain. Alright, so continue, villain.
Right, where was I? Yes. This episode here is exactly what's wrong with the show.
How do you mean? Like, as in how we're doing a fully scripted show?
Yes. Where's all the improvised fun that you used to have? What we enjoyed from the show?
It got stale. Like, you can only improvise so much, and some people just aren't good at it. So I voted on getting scripted moments with genuine responses rather than, well, what we already had.
And where'd the comedy go? Where did the friendly connection between you and your fellow guests go? And how about the interaction between your viewers? Not only just people, but people taking time out of their day to watch your show.
Well, I thought that with the response of the third season, you know, the dipping of views and stuff like that, people didn't really want something like that anymore.
You wanted too much and got too little. You lack sensitivity, and hence the show went downhill.
Well, I did have passion in some episodes. Some at the end, some at the start, you know, some in between.
True, you did have enthusiasm at parts, but ultimately you simply valued quantity over quality.
Yeah, and now I'm talking to a laptop. you know, you can only do so much. And maybe this format's better. Maybe scripting is better over the whole idea of improvised discussion. You know, it's my show. I can do whatever the hell I want with it.
And lose what creative dignity you have left? I think you should rethink your stance on the show. Hell, even your guests are bored.
I'm just waiting for the fun to begin again. So.
Hopefully it begins soon.
Hopefully.
Well, the hope was to embrace what I had left, but I'm gonna think about it.